for 6 months in jail.
Yeah, she could be arrested for that.
So,
but you need that order in place first.
And that's a good point. That you might think about. And that's civil. It would not involve the landlord.
Okay, well, thank you very much. I really appreciate your assistance in trying to find a solution to this problem.
Okay. Well, call us back in a couple of weeks and let us know if that civil restraining order is something you're doing, and if not, we might have some other ideas. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, how about another call? Hilton. Hilton, come on in.
Welcome.
Yes, how are you?
Very, very well, Hilton. How are you?
Where are you calling from?
I have a legal issue I'm trying to go over. I understand in my genealogy, my family history, that there were Egyptian Moors, pyramids that were developed on the west coast of the United States. And history doesn't correctly give us that information. They tell us that Columbus was the one that discovered America. How do I demand that America give us the truth and say what contributions that the Americans, black Americans in the United States actually contributed to this country? And why is it hidden so well? All over the world, there is no history of the man in this country.
Let me ask.
How do we release this information to the world? They're asking Obama for his birth certificate, as if, he's not even a citizen or something. How do we straighten this problem out?
Well, I'm going to defer to my historical buff here.
I think it's everyone's obligation to study and know history. And those people who...
But why don't they teach it in the school books? All the school books say that Christopher Columbus was the one that discovered America, and that's not true at all. Well, there's evidence that shows that there were Egyptians, Africans. Actually, they're all Africans over in that part of the country, but we named them a lot of different things to cover it up. But why is this information, being falsified? Christopher Columbus did not discover America.
I don't know. I can't answer the answer why, but there is a solution that is out there. Wikipedia allows you to go into articles on the subject and comment and put citations into it about what your understanding is, and as long as it's not defamatory, they generally publish it. So if you want to take the time and effort to make this public, you can actually go into the articles on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Find the areas where they're talking about it, and then write your position, put them in there. It'll be out there in the internet and get picked up by lots of people all over the world.
Hilton, I want to help you. I think you've got a valid point, and I don't know who else knows that Christopher Columbus never set foot in the territory of the United States or anywhere near it. I know that, and I'm with you. But what's your source of information as far as African American? Well, not even African American. Africans' contributions to North America early. What's your source of information?
Well, I'm 50 years old, and believe it or not, I'm getting a lot of my information off of Facebook. The World Wide Web has made a lot of information available, and I'm just wondering, why am I having such a hard time pulling it out? It's like someone's foot is on top of it, and it's being suppressed.
You may be right.
I can find the history of the chess game, but I can't even find the history of Jesus Christ, which the colonization of America, that's what they gave us. And I'm trying to line everything up in truth, and it's almost impossible.
You may be very, very correct with your source of information and in your belief that all of this information should be disseminated. But I think before you ask us the question, well, actually you have asked us the question, but now that you have, I think the person or people to ask that question would be the anthropology department at USC, the anthropology department at UCLA, or LMU. See if you can get a meeting with some of the professors of anthropology. There are within those departments anthropologists who specialize in such thing as medical anthropology. That's not what you're really looking for. What you're looking for is African anthropology. You want to bridge a connection. You want to cross the Atlantic from Africa to North America with populations who contributed to the civilization in North America, to the structure of North America, and to the people of North America long before Christopher Columbus set sail from Spain across the Atlantic. And those are the people that you want to be in discussion with, because either they have some information, or maybe you're going to ignite a search on their part to explore that for that type of information.
And another great source for you is to go on Google Scholar. There's a site called Google Scholar where basically the things that you're talking about, you can put the appropriate words in, and people who have written papers or PhD dissertations or books or novels on that subject will come up, and that may be an area to give you a lead in too.
Yeah, you know what, Hilton, I think your passion on this is wonderful, and I think you should pursue it. I think asking legal question maybe that's going to give you some assistance, but I think where you really need to go are to the people who study and write books about anthropology in these given areas. And you pursue that,
well,
you may be surprised.
As a lawyer, aren't you sworn to this duty? Aren't you supposed to research and make sure that the truth is being told? I mean, I'm just an average person. I don't know how to get all of this.
Oh, you sound, Hilton, you sound...
America should tell the truth.
You sound...
And someone should demand that. And I'm not qualified to do that.
Hilton,
I know that you are. Why doesn't it interest you?
I didn't say it didn't interest me. I think that it interests you more, and I think that you should pursue it. I think on a case-by-case basis, when we're preparing for litigation, it's our obligation to find the truth and present that in the best light. But I think this is a little bit off topic for the law and a little bit more on topic for anthropology. You're calling me for some guidance. You're asking my partner and me for some guidance. That's our guidance. I think that your passion on this is to be admired, and I think it's to be pursued.
Okay, we're going to move on, Matt. Good luck.
Okay, thank you. Who do you think, other than myself, would even be interested in something like this?
I think the world would be interested. This is a telecommunication world today. Find it, put it out there, put it on YouTube and Internet, etc., and we got to move on now.
Yeah, let's take the next call.
All right.
Line them up. Bring them in. And your name is Alex.
My name's Alex. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you fine.
Right on. You're on.
All right. So I was playing basketball a couple of days ago at a public park owned by the city, San Bernardino, I think. And I tripped, and I noticed that there was a crack on the ground that I guess I dug my foot into, or whatever it was. And the floor it's all concrete. It's an outdoor basketball court. And my foot got stuck in something, whatever it was. It caused me to fall over. And at first I thought it was nothing. I was in some pain, but then my knee swelled up really badly. And I don't have health insurance or anything like that, so I just went to urgent care. Maybe like an hour and a half later, and my knee was it looked like terrible from the outside. It was swollen up really big, and I want to know if there's anything I can do. Because the doctors are telling me I got to get all this treatment, and I don't have the money to do it. And I don't want to do it because I don't want to spend that money. So what can I do in my position, knowing that the parts should have replaced that floor?
Go out there and take some photographs so you've got some evidence of what took place. Keep your tag and bag your shoes so you can show that you weren't in high heels at the time, and put a ruler in the defect to see whether it's just a little trivial defect or whether it's something that people know about it. You got to file a claim against the government within 6 months, and you have to prove that they knew or should have known about the problem out there. And depending on what your injuries are, you can sue them in small claims court, which at this time is up to $7,500 for a limited situation, which would cover your case, or you can get a lawyer to look at it and see whether or not he or she will take it. But you got to file a claim within 6 months. You got to preserve the evidence. You got to take photographs of it. You got to make sure what's going on, and then you have to prove that they knew about it. So if they sweep it, clean it every day, they may have had knowledge of it, and then you got to file a lawsuit.
Do I have a legal claim if there's an enormous cracking?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Those things go on all the time.
And do you think an attorney would take something like this? If
Maybe.
It may be like a couple $1,000 of injuries that I've
it
got.
depends.
Probably. I don't know how much it treats.
Alex, it
whatever it
depends.
is I need.
If you've
Would
got
an attorney
nominal,
take that kind of work?
Alex, if you've got nominal injuries, you might be able to pay for all of it through small claims court with that $7,500 limit. On the other hand, and you don't know this yet, if you're never going to walk right again, it's a big suit. You just don't know yet. So I would talk to a lawyer. You may actually have some serious
But
injuries
remember,
to protect.
6 months. If you don't file a claim, you're in most cases history. So, yeah, it's worth looking into. You need to get some follow-up medical, etc. There are some attorneys. There are some doctors that take cases on a lien, which means they get money out of the recovery. But go see a lawyer. If nobody will take it and your injuries are trivial, and you're going to be better in a short period of time, this is a perfect case for small claims court.
Yes. Thanks for calling Legal Help Live, Alex. Appreciate the call. Good luck to you. Let's take one more call before we sign out.
Arthur, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Very good.
We got 2 minutes, so let's give us your problem and see if we.
I have traffic infractions that I have tickets that I got in back in 1997, 98.
Okay.
And because I saw a judge, they went into collections. So now I can't get my license until I pay the fine.
Right. If you got a traffic ticket and you don't pay it, or you don't show up and you don't pay it, there's a hole in your driver's license.
Arthur, how much money are we talking about? What's your fine?
We're talking about maybe $3,500, $4,000.
Okay. What you need to do is there are lots of traffic. There are a lot of lawyers out there that just do traffic tickets. You might want to talk to one of them. The other situation is to go around to each of the courts and see if you can get your sentence changed to community service where you can work it off. But if you don't have a license, and you get popped the next time, you're going to have serious problems. So you need to get straight.
But because I did see a judge and I didn't take care of it back then, now that I'm almost 30, that I can't get a license no more. They're telling me until I pay the $4,000, that I'm going to get a license, and that's really been holding me up for almost 3 years now.
Community
is there a law that could...
Arthur, we got to go, but listen up for a second. Go ahead, Steve.
See if you can get them to change the judges to change it to community service. You can work it out, then you can get a driver's license. We got to go. Thank you very much for calling.
Yeah, good luck.
Legal Help Live. If you've got any other questions, call us earlier next time.
Yeah, call us at the beginning of the show next time we come on, which will be soon because we're on Wednesdays at 4 o'clock. Everybody, we'll see you really soon. Take care. Be well. Steve, sign out.
All of you, let's make sure that you don't leave your legal problems become emotional problems. Deal with them. If you get traffic tickets, don't do what the last gentleman did.
Don't wait 14 years.
Not wait years and years and years and years. That only problem. Everybody have a great day and a great week, and
see you next time.
We'll see you next time.